Hi everyone, I'm Reeves and welcome to episode 2 of Guess the Grade. So I still have the second box that was in that package that I showed in part 1, where the rest of the cards are that were sent away to get graded. There's probably about 20 in here, so I'm going to do another 6 or 7 in this video. I'm going to look at the card, cover the grade they got, and see if I can guess. So make sure you guess along at home and let me know in the comments how close you get. So let's get into part 2. Let's go. Alright everyone, I have just opened the second box and I will show you. Once again, this is not sponsored, but if they want to sponsor me, they absolutely can. They do such great work. The company is called TCG Grading, located here in New South Wales. So that is that sealed package there. I haven't opened yet, so that will be what's in part 3. This box had a cute little Trevenant toy in it. They also threw in some sleeves, which is really cool. I'll definitely be using these in my videos. And here is the package I've just opened. So which way is it coming out? So, okay, so it needs to come out this way. So just to prove that I'm not checking them ahead of time. Is that right? Yep. Okay, so they're face down. Oh, I know what that first card will be. So they're actually stacked together, which is really cool. So yeah, they do seal them really well in the shipping process. They all are quite safe. They didn't have to throw in the extra sleeves, but I'll definitely be using those. All right, so I believe there's 10 here. So let's get into part 2. All right, so we're going to cover the grade they got, and then we'll take a look. All right, so this card is a Topps card. So if I am remembering correctly, this is one that came out of vending machines in Japan. Yeah, Topps, that's the brand that prints them. It's still an official Nintendo product. But once again, my partner doesn't collect Japanese cards. Oh, this one isn't in Japanese. There you go. But yeah, this wasn't opened in a pack. This is a Topps card. So it is quite old, I think. Let's see if we can find a year. 1996, 1999. Either way, it's definitely 20 years plus. So these cards you could get in chrome or plain. So there is some whiting at the top there, whiting at the bottom. So it seems that they're very strict with grading. So I'm going to guess this got a 5. So take your guess at home. And the grade is 5. Okay. So it is, I am 1 for 1, which is good. Topps Pokémon Raichu, green logo, TV animation edition. You got a 5. Excellent. Cool. All right. So still a bit low, but they seem to be very strict. Okay, so we're covering the second one. Okay. Oh, this is the break card. So my partner's not a big fan of break cards. But technically he needed this for his collection. So I think that's the breakthrough symbol. Can't remember. But it's one of the break symbols, obviously, because it's a break card. So let's look at the back. Back's okay. The corners are a bit, how do you do, but I think it will get a higher than a 5. I'm guessing maybe, I'm going to say 6.5. Because from memory, when I think I got this card for him, I thought to myself it wouldn't get a great grade. No, definitely not more than 7. So I'm going to guess a 6. Take your guess at home, what you think. And it got 5.5, so I was pretty close. Oh well, not bad. So 5 and above will go on this side. Anything lower than 5 will be here. Anything above 5 will be here. Okay, so number 3. Cover that up. Okay. So it's another E-Series card. So it's one of the cards that you would have been able to swipe. So from the year 2002. So it is a non-holo version. So I believe you could get a holo version in this card. So from first glance, just a little whiting on this corner here, I think. So we'll take a look at the back. So no immediate damage I can notice. Little fold on that corner, little whiting on that one. But for a card that old, it's pretty normal, actually. So I'm going to guess this got a 6. So take a guess at home. And the grade it got is 7. Hey, all right. I am pleased with that. I am definitely pleased with that. I know my partner will be pleased with that too. All right, so next one. So my partner actually is not going to find out what these got until he watches this video. So he will be guessing along all with you. Next one. Definitely an older one, 2004. So this is a regular rare. So first glance, it is centered okay. No immediate damage on any of the corners that I could tell. No scratches. So the front is great. It looks at the back. Okay, so maybe a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of whiting on that corner. Same with this corner up here. Yeah, same with it's very slight though. Okay, so take a guess at home. I'm going to say another 7. And the result is 8. Excellent. Very happy with that, especially for a card so old. 8 is great. Awesome. All right, so another above 5. Next one. So these ones are getting better grades than the last video, that's for sure. Oh, okay, so this card is from 2007 and it is the holo variant. So once again, I believe this is one of the cards that if you buy it from eBay already graded, expect to pay quite a bit of money. So let's take a look. Okay, so this bottom corner, slight damage. No immediate scratches that I can tell. The corners are pretty good. Yeah, okay, so here, look at the back. So I think slightly printed to the right. And there's very, very slight damage on the corners. But for a holo card this old, it looks really good. I'm going to guess a 7. So take your guess at home. And the result is 7.5. Okay, I definitely think it deserves that. I think just those damages on the corners would have taken that half point down from an 8 to 7.5. Still 7.5 is excellent. So this is the 2007 from Diamond and Pearl Mysterious Treasures card. Very cool. Okay, yeah, definitely doing much better in grades than the last video. Next one. Oh, okay, I remember this one. This is from 2009. It is a non-holo, regular rare. Looks pretty good. No scratches that I can tell. The corners are pretty good. Yeah, I'm trying to shine the light so everyone at home can see whether or not there is damage. Check out the back. I don't think that's damage to the card. I think it's actually inside when they sealed it. Yeah, there's a little bit of, you can see a tiny dent mark there. And maybe that is a tiny dent mark. No, I was wrong. Yeah, that's actually on the card. That will be knocking it down. So I'm going to guess this got a 6 just because of the damage at the back. I hope it gets an 8, but I think realistically 6. No, I'm going to say 6.5. So take your guess at home. And it got 6. Okay, yeah, that is definitely fair. A shame, but is fair. Next one. Okay, so this is the same card that was in the previous video. So my partner had 2 copies of it. So whichever one gets the higher grade, he'll keep and he'll probably sell the other. So this card in the last video got, I think it was a 4.5 or something. So we'll see. This one looks like it's printed too far to the left. So this side looks thicker than that side. So that would have made it lose instantly a mark, maybe half a mark. On the holo, you can see that there are scratches. So I don't think I might not have looked that hard when we saw this card last video. But yeah, the bordering has got some scratches. Okay, so I think that's the Undaunted symbol. Look at the back. Yeah, so I think that's actually a mark on the card. Yeah, and a little bit of damage on those corners. I'm going to guess this got a 4. So I think the other one getting a 4.5 will be higher. So take a guess at home. And the result is 4. Yeah, I think that's realistic. Cards with this kind of holo, especially cards of that age, if they're not sleeved straight away, they do risk getting scratched. And so this is from 2010. So this is a 13-year-old card. Okay. Oh, so it's a 4, so that's on this side. Next one, we're on our third last. And, oh, okay. So this card is a cracked ice holo. So I believe that means it's from a deck. So this card is also from 2010. From, I think it's got the gold and silver re-release. Okay. So immediately I'm noticing that the left side is thicker than the right side. I don't notice any immediate scratch. Oh, okay, yeah. So the holo does seem to have some scratch marks, as you can see here. But because this card was in a deck and not a pack, there was less of these than others. Let's look at the back. The back looks good at first glance. Some slight damage there. And you can notice the centering even more, that it's thicker on this side than that side. I'm going to guess a 5. I think the scratches on the holo will lower it. So take your guess at home. And the result is 7. Okay, so maybe the scratches are actually on the case and not the card. I'm very surprised and happy with that. Glad it got a 7. Awesome. Okay, so second last. Where's the sticky? Okay. All right, so here is the normal holo version of that same card. So this is the one you actually did pull in packs. So the centering is the same. It's thicker on one side to the other. So I immediately noticed that as the same. Condition is good at surface value. Less scratches on the holo than it seemed the last one had. I don't know if that discoloration spot there is part of the card or not. Let's see. Okay, so it is part of the card because they both have it. Okay, so that won't make it lose marks. We'll check out the back. The back looks good, except there's an immediate noticing whiting on that corner. The centering is even more noticeable. Oh, and there's a little bit of damage there. So if the last one got a 7, I'm going to say this one does also. So take your guess at home. And it got a 9. Wow. Oh my goodness. That is an excellent, excellent grade for a card from 2010. I wonder if this batch was graded by different people than the last one. The last one was very harsh. Okay, awesome. Okay, so last one. We'll see it, make sure it's not spoiled. Okay, and we're ending with a card, also from Undaunted. This one is from 2010. Actually, we'll look at the other one. Yeah, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. And the cracked ice one. Oh, it doesn't actually say that it was from a deck or that it was cracked ice. Anywho. So this card here, 2010, non-holo. The centering looks better than the last one. Okay, that wasn't on the card, that was on the case. We'll look at the back. Back looks good. Slight difference in the corners. But if this batch was not as strict as the last one, this one might get an 8. So I'm going to guess 8. Yeah, I'm going to guess 8. Lock it in. So take your last guess, everyone. And it got a 4. Oh my goodness, maybe there's something I'm not seeing. Well, okay. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing. This one looks okay to me. Oh, okay. So if you have a look, have the light shine, there is scratches on the back here. I think I took too quick of a look last time. So there, that one was way off. So the biggest surprise to me was definitely this one. Let me know how you did in the comments and what your favourite card was. And thank you for joining me in this one, everyone. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye now.